changed. I've got out. The movement hasn't changed.
That was hilarious. Oh, that was on camera. It was on camera.
I just walked away.
But it disappeared. You just walked away.
So I am. Yeah. Oh, so we all know about this kind of movement where we come through and then come back, yes? But the dangers are, when I'm at this point, I've actually given Aikido to him. So I have to be aware that I don't turn and put my elbow like this. So I have to keep my elbow low as I move through. But my intention is to move to here, to this part, keep still, to this part of his body here, and then turn. So I don't want to put my elbow at risk. That's it. So there is no slack here. It's here. I'm right through here. Then I'm turning. Yes? So 2 points. Don't put your elbow at risk. Yeah. Keep your elbow low and move into here. I've just gone behind him ever so slightly here. This is my center now. So I can pivot through here without little movement. And the feet, here, here, the feet have come together almost as I turn and finish it off. Okay. So what I'm not doing is this. Yep. And what I'm not doing is this. See the back leg? It's staying in the center here. And I'm just pivoting around that center. Can you feel it? Yep. Good. Off you go. Here. This foot steps to here and you're pushing through here. So you're controlling the elbow. Feet come together and then you turn your hips. Everything you move, when you're moving around on the mat like this, everything's altered up here. So the tighter the circle here, the tighter the circle here. Go. Here. Here. So it's all around here. So once you've stepped in, turn your hips. Once you've stepped in, just behind him there, you're turning your hips. So I have to make tenkan. So I'm going to leave this arm more or less where it is. So I've made the tenkan. Then I'm going to turn the hip. Tight. So this is coming down. So I'm losing to win. So I haven't pulled through the shoulder. Yeah? So nothing's happened. But only my body's just moved. Now I've got to turn my hip here and bring this with me. Connection. Deflection here. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You've got a shoulder that's turning now, whereas before, this shoulder's flying. Look, it's gone back.
Yeah.
Now this shoulder's come forward. So the turning circle's changed. So as it comes forward, I just need to pick this up here and then continue. So it's advantageous for you at first, but better for me because you're otherwise engaged. Look at the shoulders come right down to here, whereas before, one hand, that shoulder's right back there.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to get that hand anyway. So he's just set that up. Just with a small amount of movement here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not so fast to here. This would just come to about here.
Yeah.
Then I'd start turning my arm and then using a bit of movement. That's opened up. when I want to practice with everything closed. Compressed, and then I can open it up. If I practice all the time like this, then I've got no room for expansion. So I just need to calm this down a little now. And I've got to go through, because it's half compressed now. So you've got it wide open, half compressed and tiny. So the tiny part here, there. So it's good to practice really, really tight, because it really puts your brain on the spot. So practice tight again. So as soon as you came down to here, you turn. So it's a continuation. So it's down, turn, throw. That tight. So the same connection here. Turn, turn. That's it. Just a turn. So here, 1, 2. Turn the hips. So connect. Down.
So that'd be 2 turns.
So I haven't moved. Yeah. So it comes down. I haven't moved anymore.
Oh, I can see where the sticking point is on this.
Yes. Yeah, you can feel the sticking point. Go. After it. So you don't wait for 1, 2, and then move. You move on the first one. 1, 2. One, 2. Hips, hips. Yeah. Go. Probably find you're about this height and you're trying to go back round. Keep it high. Keep it high. So once you've come down to here, keep it high. Because if you go hip height, you'll find you're pushing against them. So that's the sticking point you've got to overcome. Drive it up. Yeah, drive it up. Turn the hip. That's it. Got to overcome the form. If it was just Ayami, I'd be turning like this, and then I'd be coming back through. The problem is, I'm having to turn this. I'm having to turn this.
This.
Yes. 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 See here. Here. Turn round. If I go halfway point here, I make resistance here. So I'm driving up and out. So you're allowed a few steps at the end now. Yes. So you're collapsing, turning the hip. Collapsing, turning the hip. Collapse it, turn the hip. Bring them round. Yes. Great.
No.
Keep going, keep going. That's it. So what we're going to practice is collection and then bring them to here. Down. Then out. So down, here. Down, and then out. And then you've got kotagaishi. So it's down. Down. And then out. Then your kotagaishi. So this is taking the shoulders out of the equation, because this feeling here gets you out. That's linked with a step to the side, here, down, turn, step to the side, throw. step to the side. Down, turn, step to the side, then throw. Down, turn, step to the side, then throw. Yeah? Good. Let's go. Yeah. So if the arms are slightly behind you, pull like this. The fingers go first, then the turn. Should bring him up on his toes. Fingers go first, then the turn. Okay, so we've changed this slightly. So from here, the fingers turn first, then the hands. Fingers, hands. Fingers, hands. Kutagaishi. Keep your elbows in. Keep your elbows in your body rather than out here. Once you start doing that, you're connected with your shoulders again. So here, I'm connected with my body. Yeah. Yeah. Movement going here with my hands, which are free and can turn. Free and turn. So fingers and then turn. Yeah. Finger and turn. Fingers, turn.
Fingers. And turn.
Keep your elbows in. Yeah, turn.
Turn.
Yes. Turn your body now with it, and you're out. And you're out, yeah. Quick, give Michael a go. Because we've got to put it on the move again. The shoulders are the elbows. It starts from the hands. Starts from the hands. Out. And you're out. Strong. Fingers out. If we start going out, we get stuck here. This is what people like to do, but if you can't go up, then you have to come down and then out. Yes. Yeah. This comes down to your hip. The drive. This comes down to your hip. Turn and then through. Okay, get a good drive through. So, same as Shiro Kokyo. 1, 2, 2, and to Ikkyo.
Ikkyo lead.
Yeah, Ikkyo lead. This requires hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Cool. Okay. Next. Quick. Keep going.
Catch me put back.
Yashiro. Yashiro.
Do you know it, Paul?
Huh?
Do you know it?
Not before.
All right. That's it. Point.
Okay. We're going to go Gayaku Hami. Cut through. Bring back. 2. 1. He touches mat. He pushes back. Like hand comes across here. And I make a Sokoman Rimanagi. 1, 2, 3. So out, in, out, through. Yes? Go. Push. It's a lift.
Okay.
So he's pushing and I'm lifting to harness the push.
Yeah.
His hand comes down, then this hand comes across. Now step in and throw.
So there's no.
This works from Swayawaza as well. Movement. See how the forearms are in line with each other. Then this hand comes back to here to throw. So it's not this. This is something else. This is Nikkyo. This is Kokyo. Kokyo. Then out and then through. Kokyo into nice. Yes. Being in.
Yeah.
Okay, change it. So cut here, out, push, out, cut this side,
Oh yeah.
and then Hermanagi. Turn, out, balance loss, here, cut, this hand comes out.
Really sticky.
They're both,
Sorry, I kind of seen the movement.
both are Hermanagis.
Got the side. Cut off.
That's it. So you've got here, here, here. Cut, change, through. So it's up to you how you do it. But there's a big emphasis on this rather than this. There's nothing there now. I'll put back off and I'll get what I want. Here, cut. This arm comes through. So there's a lot of movement in it. So here, nothing. Step. Here, cut, switch, through. Yes? Go. So I wasn't. Right? So we've got connection here, deflection here, here, and here. Sorry.
It's alright.
Connection.
What you said about us not doing the Shiko ever in my life, Dave?
Here. So it blends nicely from Swawaza. If I'm static here, cut through, through. See how balance is broken here? Cut, turn, through, cut.
City, it was a nice movement. Like,
See.
watch it.
Yes,
It's like a nice.
yeah. Do you want to try from Swawaza?
Yeah.
Hey. When you get a cutting it across, you can, if you're here, it comes straight through. If you're here, this comes with it.
Yeah.
So you have to make the switch. You have to come switch, switch. Has to be switch, switch. So points to consider. I can split the center. I can keep it even, push back, and then turn, extending. I can move to the side. I can come under, next end. I can come out. So on the outside, or you can come on the inside. Here, cut inside, through back. So there's loads of kokyos you can do. I can separate the movement that way, then that way. So there's absolutely no, there's one out here. All kokyo. Kokyo means no lock throw, or air throw, or breath throw, or energy throw. Throw that doesn't require a lock here. Okay, got loads, go. Okay, can I suggest that you drive one? Drive, that will turn him. Then all you've got to do is follow him. Okay, you start turning yourself, you'll end up pushing here. You want to be pulling round here. This way. It's body mechanics.